Ladies and gentlemen in EHCW, you don't know us. We are new to the land of extreme. We are HellFire Club. And we're here for a warning of a prophecy. And we're here to deliver a message. But first, the prophecy. There was a man that once has always been destined for greatness, but yet darkness followed him through his life, not as punishment, not because he deserved it, but to shape and mold him to who he was destined to always be. He asked a lot of questions, but never got the answers. He was truthful despite his dastardly deeds, and yet he was betrayed. Several, but there was one, a very certain one, that betrayed him that hurt the most. So, but he has grown. He has became the giant wolf, as some may also be known. Or as we Hellfire Club like to call him, the Fenry of EHCW, because he is going to do absolutely everything to devour Jordan Styles, aka Mr. X's light, and cause Ragnarok for him. Not to end his promotion of House of Combat, but to finally put an end to all of it. But yet, you want to make a truce. A truce that, as long as he stays out of your business, you stay out of his. He doesn't have a problem with you, you don't have a problem with him. To bury the hatchet. But you see, you've been gone, Chris Dixion, for 2 months. Why is that? I hope it's not because you're wanting to become like Mr. X, the man that betrayed you, that hurt you so badly that you got to this point. But we all know that me and the rest of Hellfire Club, we know of the truth. We've been watching you from afar. We know that you've been trying to find who you are. You know your heritage now. You know what you are. Good. But you've been reinventing yourself. You've accepted that you are a crazy one. And yet you also accept the fact that you are Chris Dixon. And yet you believe you're also the Dark Mage. You see, speaking of crazy, the war had nothing to do with you being crazy. The world drove you crazy since childhood. Having no friends, so what did your brain do? You created imaginary friends because you cannot stand being alone. Your demons fight at you every day. You win them. Yes, I'll give you that. Stronger than most. But yet again, little do you know, these fans have always been beside you, regardless if you want to believe it or not. But there's something that isn't quite true that we're here to expose the lie in Mr. X's thing. You see, years ago, Mr. X, Jordan Styles, said that the locker room no longer fears you. They no longer see you as a threat. But we know that is a lie. It's not the fear, it's the respect that these people have for you. Because you own and you don't try to play the victim of behind your dastardly deeds. You're straightforward with them. But the reason why they don't fear you is not because they don't see you as a threat. Hell, they even respect you. Why is that? Let's think back in time. You've always been told that you would never amount to anything, and yet you did. Matt, you stuck up for somebody who you barely even knew his career. 5-on-1. Some say that's a suicide mission, but we say that's very honorable. But yet, what you endured was something that no normal man should be able to go off of. You were willing to be handcuffed, to almost get your head caved in with a steel chair, steel steps to the practice, the promoter of hardcore championship wrestling had to stop the match for your own safety. Not only that, but you've known to be the cold. One to send this final shiver down someone's spine. You see, you are also cold in killer instinct. When once a former friend slash enemy told you about his kids, you said you didn't give a damn about his kids. You've never been afraid to cross the line just to get your hands on your enemy, regardless if it meant telling a man about his fiance, about showing her what a real man can really do. And that, unlike most people, you told the man that you wouldn't send him straight to hell, that you would show him what true hell looks like, and you did. You see, you are a man that is, some may say, feared, but yet respected. And yet, you are afraid this world will reject you. So, you hide it deep down ever since you got married and had kids. You try to better yourself, but deep down there's always been that monster, that killer instinct, what you've always been. And you renamed it as an alter ego, the Dark Mage. You see, the sooner that you accept that you're all of them, the better. The sooner that you quit denying your true potential, quit putting others first, put yourself. But just know, Chris Dixion, that wars are not won by a simple man. You see, you have may become a warrior, but will you truly die a legend? You can only do that by becoming what you desperately hate. But that's enough of prophecy for today. As far as who I am more, we will reveal ourselves soon on our time. And we'll be watching you, Chris Dixon, and you too, Mr. X. Until then, just remember, HellFire lives.